All right.
Yep. What's good? Sam was good. Ronnie was good. Cruz, what up? Q. Mike was good. Moonflower, what up? What's good?
Hold me down and don't let go. There'll be some breathtaking, heartbreaking, soul searching. Whoa.
Have I seen it? Yes, I used to watch Inuyasha
Said I
on Adult Swim.
oh,
What is Reg watching?
all right, bro, let's start our meeting, okay? I'm gonna have this quick meeting right quick. The door's gonna be open, and I have your phone too.
What are you?
Hello, everybody.
What are you watching?
Y'all talking about En Vogue or some shit or what?
No, we talking about what you watching. What are you watching?
Huh?
What are you watching? Is that like Jerry Springer? What is that?
My grandma's watches these court
Oh,
shows with the sassy black woman and shit. You know how that goes.
that's dope.
Damn, I'm surprised y'all heard that shit. Fuck, that
Yeah,
TV's louder than hell.
loud, bro. At least coming from my headphones, I can hear it.
Hold on. Can you hear me
What are
now?
your Yeah?
Okay, yeah, my sound's good now. Okay,
What are
perfect.
your favorite 2000 movies? We're not talking about movies right now. We're talking about this 88 Keys album.
This
That's a
album,
whole different show. We talk about favorite 2000 movies.
man. I thought I was gonna get some boom bap. I thought I was gonna get some. Cause when I hear 88 Keys,
Hmm.
my mind automatically goes back to Black on Both Sides,
Right.
that era.
Hmm.
We're going to talk about this one. We're going to talk about this one. This is my
This
first
is why
time.
this is why I say go back and listen to these albums years later, because some albums don't sound the same after 10, 15 years.
Mind you, I never heard this album before.
There's
So.
albums that are timeless, and then there's albums that if you hear it like 10 years ago and you hear it now, it don't sound the same. And this is one of those albums where I heard it when it came out, and I totally feel different about it now.
Yeah, because it's just like I never heard the album before, so I thought it was gonna be like some. It had like the book bag, and I hate using this term.
College dropout.
College dropout. I was thinking,
yep,
late registration-esque.
But he blatantly copied Kanye's style, like the rhymes, the whole concept of the album. That's College Dropout Part 2.
The whole erection song, man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got another call coming. Give me a second. This is why I don't like day reviews.
We're gonna have to like do like a whole show for like favorite 2000s movies and stuff, man. Now I was saying that like he stole. We're gonna talk about everything, but he stole the album concept, and there's a certain way that Kanye used to flow on tracks that he sounded like Kanye. So if Kanye had a ghostwriter, if he had Rhymefest writing his rhymes, then Rhymefest wrote for 88 Keys on here, because he sounds a lot like Kanye West in a lot of these songs.
Yeah, I know my sound is off because I muted my mic.
No, I think mine was off. I had to plug my headphones back in.
Okay. Yeah, man. I just had to deal with a client and stuff like that, but this has been a fucked up. This has been a fucked up day. So I don't understand how I'm sleeping. I don't understand why motherfuckers love to cut trees down early in the fucking morning when I'm trying to fucking sleep, right?
Yeah.
My dad called me like 8 o'clock, 8:15, talking about, oh, you gotta move your car. I look at myself like, what the fuck are these motherfuckers doing this shit early in the fucking morning for in the first place?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Now, mind you, when they cut the trees down, that's when all the fucking deers want to come running around and shit like that. So why the fuck y'all cut the trees down for in the first place?
Y'all got deers and shit out there?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Got fucking Bambi running around here like some. Like, remember, a deer committed suicide on my car 2 years ago.
Really?
It jumped on my. I literally saw 2 deers. I swerved and tried to avoid one deer. This other deer killed herself, jumped on my windshield wiper, fucked up my whole headlights and some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, deer committed suicide. So I don't want to hear all that shit like, oh, you gotta save the animals. How can I save the animal when the animals want to kill themselves and shit? You know what I'm saying? Mind you, when they cut the trees down, that's when all the fucking deers want to come running around and shit like that. So why the fuck y'all cutting the trees down for in the first place?
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Q said, "What is Kanye West has produced a song? What is Kanye West has produced a song? What? Q, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
God, even in the daytime, yeah,
For real?
nigga. What are you? How are you typing, bro?
Oh shit. You know, I thought a lot of people try to copy Good Kid, Mad City, but I keep forgetting a lot of people did try to copy College Dropout for a while too.
Yeah, this is one of them. This album.
Yeah, that erection song. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Oh
Man.
they are trying. What the fuck you got me into listening?
I didn't think you was gonna do a review for it. I mean, you gave me the list, and I'm like, okay, we're doing
Yeah.
88 Keys.
I told you I was curious. I told you
Right.
that. You know me. Like you know me and shit.
Yes, I do. Yep.
I was just like, I'm tired. Like, I like to listen to different shit, you know what I'm saying? And no one really done a review on this one.
Nope, they haven't. You know.
And I thought I wanted something that we can at least agree on and shit, but
Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna agree.
I can already tell you my rating on this album is not gonna be like last night's and shit.
I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna rate it because it's not a classic. I'm gonna tell you that.
You should just stick to producing. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Even his
this is why I don't like producer albums from everybody. Like Swiss Beats did it, and Puffy and Jermaine Dupri, and not all of that shit was good.
Believe it or not, No Way Out is more classic than this.
Yeah, but it's classic because of the guest appearances, not because of Puffy's rhyming. Because we damn sure didn't do no producing on him.
Okay, well, here's another example. Large Professor's The LP.
That was great. I'm talking about like more like the mainstream cats. That's why I said Puffy and Jermaine Dupri and Swiss Beats. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna Life in 1472.
That was good. It was even with that. It was like, see, Jermaine is a songwriter, but he wrote R&B hits. I don't feel like he was a great rapper though.
He wasn't.
You know what I'm saying? Great producer, in my opinion. I think he's a great producer, legendary. But again, I have an issue with when these producers do these albums, they're not great rappers. Same thing with Swiss Beats. He's not a great rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like
we need a Godfather Don.
Yeah.
That's the best. One of the best producer MCs ever.
MF Doom. You know what I'm saying? One of the best. Q-Tip, one of the best. You know, DJ Quick, Evidence. Like we could go on and on. MCA. Way better than those other MCA, way better than those other cats. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like those producer albums. I'm like, because it's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be a whole shitload of features, and their rapping skills are gonna be trash.
I agree. Yeah, man. We're gonna start in about 4 or 5 minutes and shit, because I can't even be long that long today too anymore.
Right.
That's why I'm getting off early. I'm getting off work early tonight too, man.
New York City got raccoons too, so that's nothing.
Man, we got raccoons. We got raccoons.
Raccoons be in the garbage can and well, I never seen them in the garbage. They always say like in the summertime they be like attacking the garbage. I never see them.
I seen a raccoon one time and it was dead.
How that happened?
Nigga, I didn't kill it. Shit.
I don't know. It's just as well I don't see them.
Oh my god, man. Hopefully this review can make me a little bit better and shit, man, because I was about to whoop some ass earlier, man. Like, I hate when motherfuckers wake me up, man, from my sleep, especially cutting trees down and shit. Like,
right. Well, they do that when the neighbors do that here. When they gotta when they mowing their lawn or whatever, they do that.
That's the mowing their lawn. Like, who the fuck mows their lawn at 7 in the morning?
Yeah. 7, 8 a.m. Yeah, they doing that.
I hate that fucking shit. Damn. Like, I'm over here trying, because you know me, I'm up to like 4 or 5 sometimes, right?
Right.
I need my sleep. I need my fucking sleep. All of a sudden, here. I'm like, no. Then once my dad told me, you gotta move your car, I was like, damn, now I gotta get out my fucking bed. I was just getting comfortable and shit too. Fuck.
Crazy.
Because you know when you in them covers and shit like that, and then you just feel so comfortable.
You don't want to
fucking get out the fucking bed. That's how I fucking felt this morning and shit. Like,
yeah.
Ooh. Mexicans, man, I tell you.
So low.
I'm sorry, man. It was just, I'm sorry.
Oh boy. You
And
got
they
love
didn't,
for
even,
them.
they didn't even do a good job. They didn't even do a good job cutting the trees in the first place and shit.
Right. We got love for all the Mexicans. So
Yeah, man.
we're not slandering you all.
Yeah, it's just certain Mexicans that I'm talking about. You know, I'm not talking about all Mexicans, just certain Mexicans.
Right.
Because you know how white people say, I'm not talking about all blacks, just certain blacks.
Right. Chris Rock said that too.
Love
black people. I hate niggas.
It just that's one of my all-time favorite comedy routines he's ever done. Not just
good.
him, but just comedy in general. Like that's just fucking genius.
That was great. Hugh said that is like Bad Meets Evil on steroids. What is he talking about? Once again, I'm clueless to what you're saying, Q.
Is he talking about this album? Because
I don't know what this is. Not like Bad Meets Evil. That was a bad album, but this is nothing like Bad Meets Evil.
Right. I'd rather listen to this than Bad Meets Evil, buddy.
Yeah. That was bad.
No pun intended. Oh, you heard about that country singer that died? That Judd?
Oh yeah, the mother for Winona and Ashley Judd.
Yeah, that's sad.
But they're not saying how. Did she kill herself?
They said mental illness. People are inferring like she killed herself, but they said it's because of mental illness. So
what does that mean?
Well, she was going through depression and stuff like that. I hope she didn't kill herself. I never listened to the music like that, but that's just crazy as hell.
They've been around for decades, and they just inducted them into the Country Hall of Fame.
Right.
So I know Ashley Judd. I mean, Mike is here. You know Ashley Judd. She's a great actress. Did a lot of great films. You know.
That's just sad, man.
Yeah.
I'm over here trying to make the Alchemist promo right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta hit a Gmail up later.
All right. Let's just get this shit over with now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I gotta go to work soon and shit. I'm not really trying to spend an hour talking about this shit. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another exciting, fabulous episode of Hip Hop Review. It's your boy Reg in the building. Got my homeboy Try with me.
Yep.
All right, and you know I gotta read the disclaimer on certain reviews and shit. This segment is going to have very frank and explicit language. This program is going to offend the politically correct, people with low IQs, people who call Future's new album a classic, role models, feminists, niggas who stay on the girls' couches, fake hoteps, and pretty much everyone. Don't forget to subscribe.
Where did you get that from? Did you just make that up?
Yeah, I made it up.
Oh, you just made it up?
Yeah, I made up this shit. Because when I first did the first sadistic versus common sense, I did a disclaimer because I was talking about the whole Will and Jada shit, and it just stuck with me. Shit.
Right. Okay,
and I always change it up so I can be relevant to what's going on these days and shit.
Right.
And no, everyone don't ask me to review Future's album because I'm not talking about that piece of shit.
I'm definitely not doing that. Hell no.
Right. I have class. Anyway, the album we're going to talk about today is going to be 88 Keys with his first album. I think it's the only album to be exact. The Death of Adam. You know, this came out in November 11, 2008. When 2008 was such a good year. The label was Deccan Records. It was produced by 88 Keys and Kanye West, who was also a co-executive producer. It only came out with one single called "Stay Up."
There's two.
It's two singles.
There's a video for I believe it was I forgot the name of the drug. There's another video for it though.
Yeah, was it the Friend Zone video?
Yeah, I think it was that one. Yeah, because there's somebody who was singing on that joint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guest performers, you got Shit Take Monkey. What is up with these fucking names, man? Kanye West. Which honestly, I kind of wanted more Kanye, but you know what? Jay Davy. I don't even know if I'm saying the name right. Fonte of Little Brother, Redman, Kid Cudi, and Bilal. You know how we always do. How did you get into 88 Keys, my nigga?
Well, it's I always felt like he was an underrated underground producer. He did a lot of albums that we talked about it, or that we may have in our collection, like the Black Star album, the first one. He did stuff for Talib Kweli. I actually have that mixtape that he did stuff on Talib's the Sucker Free mixtape CD. He did stuff for Most Def, Black on Both Sides, from Macy Gray, the Lyricist Lounge. So he did a lot of underground stuff, and he was always like consistent. I didn't hear about him in like the media, nothing. I saw an interview with him. I want to say it was last year or year before last, and he was talking about how he started. I believe he started like he was friends with like Lost Professor and Q-Tip, and they used to go record digging and stuff like that. And you know, he's always had like an eclectic taste in music. Yeah, he's had like different growing up, just like in my household, we played different genres, whether it was R&B or pop or reggae or whatever. And he was always like a dope producer. You know what I'm saying? He's just like one of those underground producers that he was always good on any project. A lot of the projects I've heard, and I remember when this album came out, he had a mixtape. Actually, he had an EP for this, and then he had a mixtape
Yeah.
called the Adam Cases or Case Files or something like that.
Yep, you're right.
It fits into like the whole theme of this album. And I didn't know he could well, I didn't know he could rhyme or whatever or sing or whatever, because he's doing both on this album, you know what I'm saying? But
He's
you
a
know,
regular Stevie Wonder.
yeah, but he was like always that producer that, when you read the album credits and albums and you see his name, like, oh, 88 Keys did this, he was on Watch the Throne, he did No Church in the Wild for the Kanye and Jay-Z album. He did a lot of stuff that we all listened to, but it's just that he didn't have that big, push behind him like a Jermaine Dupri or Puff Daddy or whatever. So that's basically how I know him, just like through the underground and listening to like those different albums he produced on, and then he decides to be an artist himself. You know what I'm saying? But he's been dope. Like his musical background has been dope, and just him growing up and having that eclectic taste in music and stuff. I think that's why he was able to showcase that, even though it wasn't all good, but he managed to showcase a lot of the different sounds on this album. You know what I'm saying? And I like that. I like the fact that you can step outside of you don't have to be just a hip hop head. You can step out of that
Yeah.
and listen to other genres. Because then to me, you're like you like a music lover. You're not just a hip hop head. 'Cause I feel like when people say they're a hip hop head, they just they shoebox themselves into just that one genre. So it's like anything else outside of that, people are gonna look at them like, oh, well, I didn't know you was into Megadeth. I didn't know you was into
Metallica.
or Gloria Gaynor. So you know what I mean. So it's like but once you listen to like other things besides one genre, then it's like, oh, I can have a conversation with you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh,
Right.
you're a music head. You love music. You're a music lover. So I could relate with him on that level because he does like a lot of different genres. So I think he's dope. You know what I'm saying? And it's a shame that people don't have discussions on these type of producers. It's always Kanye and Primo, Pete Rock, Alchemist, but there's so many dope underground producers
Neptune.
for yeah. There's so many. You just had to throw that in. I know. But it's so many dope. Like we could make like a whole list of like 88 Keys, Ayatollah, Illmind, Nick Wiz. There's so many like dope producers, DR period, that they've been doing it for a long time and they don't get a lot of shine because of the other big names or whatever. So, but he's definitely one that he's done big projects, he's done small projects, and he's always been he's main since '98. He's been here for like over 20 something years, and he's still doing it now. So he just did Diet Coke on the Pusha album. That's the number one album in the country. Him and Ye did that. So he's still doing it.
Okay. Oh man. That's a dope story, by the way.
Yeah.
I honestly got into 88 Keys when I first heard him produce and stuff like that. He did some work with Most Def with, of course, the legendary classic Black on Both Sides, which, in my opinion, that's his best album, in my opinion.
Same. I
You know what
agree.
I'm saying? He was definitely doing like a lot of the Ruckus albums as well, to like Lyricist Lounge Volume, which we gotta do some more Ruckus albums and shit
Yeah,
too. It's
for
a
sure.
shame.
For sure.
It's a shame and shit. But Black Star, of course, which ironically their new album comes out tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow's coming out?
Yeah. May
Oh,
3rd.
shit. Okay.
Yeah. So I've mostly just known him for his production, and he's always been a dope producer. First of all, I love his stage name, 88 Keys. I love that shit. So yeah, definitely. I thought I was gonna get a particular sound when I heard this album, but like I said, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that.
What's up, Eric?
Oh, Eric, what's up, bro?
It's good.
Hugh said favorite Most Def album after Black on Both Sides. To me, The New Danger.
I like the eclectic. I heard New Danger a while ago. I have to go back and revisit it, but I remember like the joints on the eclectic.
Yeah. I'm gonna get my charger right quick from the other room.
Yeah.
But the eclectic that album was dope too.
Yeah. Ecstatic, my bad. Ecstatic. I'm thinking of the Wyclef album, the second Wyclef album. The Ecstatic, that joint.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, okay. Let's run by. For those who don't know who 88 Keys is, he's a producer, rapper. He was born in New York City. His parents are West African, like my own and shit. Salone.
Yeah.
But he's from Cameroon, which that's cool too. You know what I'm saying? But
My grandfather loved the Cameroon soccer team. Yo, they used to bust ass in the World Cup.
Yep. My grandpa used to love watching soccer too and shit, especially that time.
Yeah, he got me into soccer because I didn't like it before. And if it wasn't for him, I would not be watching World Cup soccer and international play. So,
yeah, my grandpa, man. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even gotten into soccer. I'm not even a big soccer fan like that, but it was my grandpa and shit.
Yeah.
Okay. So he got into hip hop, of course, by being influenced by like the native tongues, most specifically De La Soul. You know what I'm saying? And he actually met Q-Tip, and Pete Rock and Large Professor while he was an intern at the Music Palace recording studio, and Large P gave Charles the 88 Keys moniker and stuff like that. And after he saw his skills on like the ASR 10 keyboard. So pretty much fast forward and stuff like that too. His parents, of course, they didn't really want him doing music. They wanted him to focus on medicine, which I know that feeling right there. Not the whole medicine part, but the whole music part in general. Long story short, he started producing for cats like I mentioned, Black Star, Most Def, of course. You know what I'm saying? He did some shit with Macy Gray. I'm just saying, I'm just going through his production.
He did stuff on Donda, and Donda was Grammy nominated this year. He did stuff on Donda.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even care for that album and shit. I don't know. I just thought it was just Kanye that did Donda, but hey.
Yeah.
But yeah, he did a lot of shit. So now come fast forward to 2008. He wanted to break out there and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely hooked up with Kanye West, which was like his close friend and whatnot, and they pretty much did a whole concept album. Now, when I first saw the title, it said "Death of Adam." I thought it was like some biblical reference, and I had to ask Try, why is Adam white on the album cover and shit like that? You know what I'm saying?
Who's Adam White?
No, I said, why is Adam a white guy?
You thought he was a white guy?
No, I mean, I always thought Adam and Eve were black, but it's nuts. I don't want to get into the religion.
Well, I thought Adam was his real name. I thought that's why.
I thought it was a biblical reference, like Adam and Eve. That's what I thought.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know.
Adam was a story about. It was based off his friend that died, that got murdered in Harlem,
right,
and stuff like that. So,
right, yeah, because Adam is not his real name. My bad. His real name is Charles.
Charles.
Yeah, but I thought back then, like when this album came out back then, I thought his real name was Adam.
Yeah, I just thought you were talking about Adam and Eve, man.
Yeah,
Shit, that's what I
that
thought.
could be it too. But it all goes within the theme of the album. There's a concept with this album right now.
Yeah, you're right about that. So then all of a sudden, we were this album came out because he came out with 2 mixtapes before.
Yeah,
called Adam's Case Files mixtape and the Stay Up Viagra prescription pack.
right.
Yeah,
I heard the mixtape. I didn't hear the EP, so I don't know what the EP is. I don't know what's on the EP.
that the mixtape era of
Yeah.
hip hop at that time, man. Shit.
Mhm.
Anyway, remember the mixtape covers where they used to have the three rappers, and then they'll have like disjointed figures of the rappers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I used to miss that shit.
You
I'm
like
not
that?
gonna lie.
The
I
Photoshop
remember when-
back, early Photoshop
Yeah.
back then.
I remember when True Life,
Mm.
I think True Life and Dipset were going at it,
Yeah,
and pretty much they did this mixtape where they had Jay-Z and Jim Jones and Cameron dressed as females or some shit like that.
oh
Yo,
my
if I see the picture, man, I'm gonna definitely send that
Yo,
shit to you though. You know what I'm saying?
that shit looked so like bootleg back then. It was
For
crazy.
real, man. But that mixtape used to be quality as fuck
Yeah,
though. I ain't
it
gonna
was.
fuck.
It was
It used to be quality as fuck.
definitely. You know.
Oh god, let me stop, man. Let me stop. So yeah, this album got 14 tracks.
Mhm.
Of course, we don't have the album
No.
present and stuff like that. So
I think it's out of print. I want to say it's out of print.
yeah,
Yeah.
I won't be surprised and shit. Underground hip hop albums, man. They always
Yeah.
go out of print like within a year or two. But
Definitely.
I hate to say I don't even think this album's gonna get re-released anytime soon. I hate to say
Yeah.
it.
I don't even know if I would buy it, to tell you the truth. Like, it don't again, when I heard it back then, I thought it was like some of the best shit. And when I'm hearing it again now, I'm like, oh no. Something is there's something wrong in the Matrix.
See, it's not always me that's always picking out some weird shit to listen. See, it's not always me, y'all.
No, it's not. It's a good concept, but there's things about this album that wasn't well executed, and he tried to be too Kanye, and he's not Kanye West.
Yes, I definitely agree with you on that. But let's just get this 14 songs over with. By the way, just to let y'all know, once we get to after track 7, I gotta go give my grandma her snack and stuff like that before I go. So just throw that shit out there. Once we get to Dirty Peaches, I'm just gonna let Try continue. I'll just jump on when I'm ready and shit.
That's one of the worst songs on the album.
You're right.
Oh,
Why do you think I wanted to stop there so I can give my grandma the snack and shit?
Okay.
Let me stop.
Thank God I took notes of this.
Man,
I was last night I didn't take no notes for the Cream album.
I can tell. But at least it wasn't as bad. At least you didn't think the album was that bad last night.
No, there was some listenable songs in there,
Like I said, and besides, you just got into them and stuff like that. So like I said, I like to mess with people.
You know what? But when I finish, Sam's gonna be asking, well, what mic? How many mics you give it? I just listened to the damn album. I'm not gonna give it 5 mics when I just heard the album.
I feel you. Already this track is going to start with Morning Wood. Oh God. So it's a concept, like I say, it's a concept album.
Yeah.
And the concept, it tells a story about the death of his friend Adam, who was murdered in Harlem and stuff. But then he's also trying to find love in the club.
Got shorty pregnant.
Got shorty pregnant, right? Like, I don't know, man. It's a concept album, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Like a Morning Wood. Oh God. I don't have to tell you what this song's about. It's shit.
Right.
So it's a pretty upbeat kind of song. It kind of reminds me of something Kid Cudi. Yeah, it definitely reminds me of something Kid Cudi.
This remind you of something Kid Cudi would do?
Yes.
This. No, I didn't hear Kid Cudi on this at all.
Oh man.
I don't get Kid Cudi vibes from this song.
Well, no pun intended, but different strokes, different folks.
Wow. Whatever of Cudi exactly, because this couldn't be on Man on the Moon.
I'm saying like mixtape, a kid named Cudi.
Really?
Yeah.
So you don't think like one of the latter albums, like Speeding Bullet to Heaven or that Demon Slaying shit?
Well, honestly, I don't think anybody can compare to that because Cudi was so fucking coked up during that time. I don't even know what he was doing. So I'm just doing the Kid Cudi. I fucking know. That's all I'm saying. But
Right.
hey. But this song, pretty solid song. It's pretty much talking about how he just met this girl and stuff like that. And yeah, man, you know, he got that morning wood, you know, he got that puss, you know, that kitty cat, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
This song was bad from the jump. I don't want to hear 88 Keys singing. He's not a good singer. He's not a great singer. That is good for certain people could pull that off, but not him. Not a good singer. The beat was okay. I like the pianos on it, but it sounded like a jingle for a Viagra infomercial. It was not good.
It wasn't
All right,
good.
so already off the jump, track 1 is terrible. Do not like it. I dig the concept. I know what he's going for, but I think this is one of those songs where it was poorly executed.
I agree.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with you on that and shit. Next track we got is Nice Guys Finish Last. I wasn't really too big on this song. It's pretty much a segue into the next song. Because he's just talking about he's trying to get with this girl and he's pretty much being a simp. It's like a song pretty much talking about a simp and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't care for this one.
And also you got that female narrator, like the female that's like talking in between the tracks or whatever.
Yeah, the Midnight Marauders rip off.
Yeah, she's like narrating like what he's doing wrong. Like, oh, he end up, you know, splurging on this chick and taking her out, and then he slept with her, but he got burnt. And so she's telling basically the whole story, you know, after every song or whatever. So it's like a whole storyline going on in the album. This was okay. I like the beat. You know, again, like, you know, Adam, she's, you know, the narrator's talking about how Adam is, you know, tricking on this chick and he's buying her jewelry and clothes and taking her out to dinner at Mr. Child's and all that. Just all you know, that's like a Chinese
I know
eatery or whatever. All of this just to get in her drawers or whatever. So I like the beat, you know, he's, I guess that was some rhyming. It was okay. He said a couple of nice lines, you know, like, you know, go the extra mile, dog, open the door for her. That's more points on your scoreboard, and you can give her hardwood like a floorboard. To obtain your main objective, slip in the private dick like a main objective, working on the case. Now you can't make it obvious. So he had a couple of nice lines. It's okay. It's not the best song. I still feel like he's not a great rapper either, but he did okay on this track.
Damn, yeah. I feel you on that. Track number 3, Friend Zone. A song I actually like, honestly. Wow. I actually like this one and shit. He's pretty much just talking about how he's a friend. And this is not the first rap song. I feel like Sagan did it the best with Relay Friendship or whatever from the Greatest Story Never Told, which
that was good.
Yeah, one of the all-time greatest hip-hop albums of that decade and shit like that. But I actually like this song. It's an okay song. It's not anything groundbreaking, but it's decent. It features Shit Take Monkey, whoever he is and shit like that. He's probably cool with Blind Melon and Blind.
I don't like this song. This was like a pop. It was sounding like a TRL pop rock record.
Oh,
and he's like singing on it. I'm like, did he make this song intended for somebody else to do it? Like, I could see Blink-182 do this song, or you know, who would have been good for this? Maybe Avril Lavigne or something. But him singing on this song, I'm like, no, this is clearly like a pop record he tried to go mainstream with, and it failed. And I didn't like it. I didn't like the guy singing on it. This Shit Take Monkey dude or whatever. Nah, this was whack. I didn't care for this.
Yeah, this is fucking whack. Well, it was okay.
You like it, but you like it though.
No, I was thinking of another song. Right. I was thinking about the next song and shit like that. But Handcuff Him. Oh my fucking god, yo! Who told this man to record this song, yo? Like this was not a good song. It's pretty much for a song like Friend Zone, and then you're gonna follow up with Handcuff Him and shit like that. It's kind of speaking, yeah. It's like either you're gonna be with me or nobody. It's like either Fatal Attraction, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
If I can't have him, then nobody can and shit. I don't know, man. I don't like shit like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. This is clearly a Kanye record that should have been on College Dropout.
Yes.
Because it had, like, you hear the beat, it sounds like a College Dropout record, the beat and the horn arrangements, and then you had like the soulful singing on it. I'm like, this is College Dropout right here.
Right.
This might have been like one of those joints that maybe Kanye co-produced, or he was influenced by College Dropout and he decided to do it. And I'm like, nah, this is Kanye. Kanye should have did this record, because this wasn't made for 88 Keys. It wasn't good.
Yeah, man. It wasn't good at all. Speaking of Kanye, they do a song about erections called "Stay Up." Oh wow! I never thought I'd hear a rap song about an erection. Wow. This is. I don't know what to say, man. This song was, and you know what's crazy about this song? This
It's
nigga
good.
Well, if you want to call it that, but he pretty much predated the whole him marrying Kim Kardashian.
Yes, he mentioned her in the rhyme.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that was
he had a
crazy.
fascination with Kim back then.
Because around that time, that's when they were cool with one another.
They were friends.
Cool.
Right.
It was his line. He said, which I really like this song only for Kanye.
For Kanye, yes,
because
it's definitely a Kanye record.
This was borderline between graduation and 808s and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I agree.
I love that, and I love that line when he says, and every time that she bang bang, he skeet. Yeah, and that's how he said it. And he's so bullheaded. Try to three-peat. Try imagining something passionate between you, Cassie, and Kim Kardashian. I'm just like, wow.
He was already fascinated.
Already,
like, that's interesting.
Wow.
You don't feel like that no more about her though. You know, you trying to kill Pete Davidson and shit.
Honestly, and I'm gonna have to say this. Hold on.
Yeah.
Somebody knock. Hold on, right quick.
Doogie, what's good?
Sorry about that. My grandma thought somebody was at the door.
So good.
Anyway, where the fuck were we at? 3P Kim Kardashian. Yeah. I said, fuck Pete Davidson. He's a fucking creep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you see what he did? He tatted her name on his
yeah. And then he made a joke about molesting kids in some stand-up special and shit. It's like Kanye is not always the same, but now I understand why he was acting the way he did and shit like that.
Right.
Like piece of fucking creep, man. But yeah, this one was a no, I would not wife Kim. This one was a very dope song, only for Kanye, and that's saying something.
I like this song. This is definitely a Kanye West record. Like, it should have just been Kanye and no verse from 88 Keys, because we didn't need them. Like, and ironically, the tracks that he's not on are the best ones on this album.
My favorite one is the one he's not on.
Yep. Right. And there's a couple of them. The tracks that he's not on are the best ones on this album, because when he's on this album, when he's featured on this on the tracks, they're no good. Except for this one. This one was good because of Kanye West. And I remember the video. They used to play the video a lot, you know, back when MTV was still showing videos. They actually played this video. I think they did it in Vegas or something. And it was funny and just, again, like it fits the theme of the album. And Kanye's lines were hilarious. He's like, you know, please keep it discreet and keep the business out of the streets. She said I would if he would have handled biz up in the sheets. And, you know, you finished the line where you talked about Kim Kardashian and all that. And I thought his verse was the best on the song. And that's why I like it. It was strictly it should have been on one of Kanye's albums. Like, this was what, 2011? So that's what? That's
2008. This album came out.
2008. Late. So that was what? That was what came out there for Kanye.
Well, mind you, he was originally supposed to come out with The Good Ass Job around that time too.
Right.
But
We're still waiting for that album.
you know, his mama died. Amber
Mm.
Rose. That's when he came out with the 808s album and shit. So
Right. Yeah. So
What-
that would be like the third one. Yeah. So he should have had. Well, I don't. This wouldn't have fit on 808s, but
nah.
late registration could have fit on here. You know what I'm saying? And no, you don't think so?
Late registration, the production was like more elegant and sophisticated. I feel like it wouldn't really fit on there either. That's just my personal opinion.
Right. I thought it was. I love the beat and the horn arrangements, the pianos on it, and this definitely was one of the best tracks on this album.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you about that,
Yeah.
bro. One of the two best tracks.
Farnsworth was making good songs. Farnsworth Bentley. I never liked him. Hell no.
He made songs.
He made that he did a song with Andre. I forgot the name of that shit. I think he had like a little album or something.
Yeah. Now I remember that. They were like in like some club.
Yeah, they had like tuxedos on or some shit.
Yo, that was fucking
I never
whack
took
as
him
hell.
like no. He wasn't no good. No.
I'm sorry. He should just stick to holding umbrellas, man. Like that.
Dude was getting paid. He was getting paid to be Puffy's manservant. He had to get up before Puffy and lay out his clothes. What? That's just as bad as walking over the Brooklyn Bridge for cheesecake. Who was doing that?
Oh my god, the whole cheese niggas ain't gonna let that cheesecake shit down and shit.
Hell, fuck no.
Mind you, where's the band now? I'll wait.
Right.
All right, track number 6. There's pleasure in it. I did not like this song. I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
Nah.
Yeah, this was whack. I didn't like. I don't think it was needed for this album. And it was short. It was like a short, like interlude type of thing. I didn't care for it.
Yeah. Track number 7. Ah Man, round 2. You know, pretty much what I got from this track. He fucked this girl. They've been fucking, and after 20 minutes, she wants round 2.
Right.
And he's all like, round 2.
Right.
He just fucked 20 minutes. I'm just like, what the fuck do you mean? After
right.
20 minutes, nigga, that's plenty of time to rest. Maybe that's just me.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just me and shit like that.
But that's what he told. He was like, I'm tired. Like, she was ready to go, and he wasn't. You know.
Shit.
Yeah. And he sounded like Kanye West rapping on this one. I'm like, this. He basically listened to College Dropout, and he chose like the way that Kanye was rapping on those tracks, like, you know, All Falls Down and Whack Niggas. That's how he rhymed on this. He sounded exactly like Kanye West on this shit.
I feel you. But yeah, man. This was decent.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Just for the fact that he sounded like Kanye, I'm like, this dude don't have no style of his own. Because you could tell he was inspired by College Dropout on this album.
He was. But yeah. I'm gonna let you continue. I'm gonna jump on after I make my grandma a snack right quick.
Okay.
Your favorite track, by the way.
Track 8, Dirty Peaches, was whack. Do not like it. I don't even know the girl that's like singing on this shit. I gotta look this shit up because it was bad. Like epically bad. One of the worst songs on this album. And like I didn't like the beat. I didn't like nothing about it. The feature is what's on Jay Davy. She's a Jack Davy. Okay, I thought it was a woman. It's actually a dude. Jack Davies from Cali. Never heard of him. I thought it was whack, even with him on it. I don't like nothing about it. Track 8. He sampled Paul McCartney song. I don't know what song he sampled. We got Paul McCartney sample on that. Track 9, we got Close Call featuring Fonte, Little Brother. This one is about how Adam got the chick that he was splurging money on. He got her pregnant. It was an unplanned pregnancy, and Fonte is basically playing Adam, talking about the unplanned pregnancy and how he felt about it. This one I like because there's no 88 keys on this. It's just Fonte, and I think he's a dope lyricist, and he's also a dope singer. If you ever listen to his stuff with Foreign Exchange with him and Nicolay, check that out. But it was a nice beat and pianos on it, and he's like he's saying we started off good going to Unplanned Parenthood, leaving the condoms by the bed and drawer until one night you let a nigga put the head in, and we ain't never use it, motherfuckers, no more. So he's basically talking about the unplanned pregnancy and how he felt when Shorty told him that she was having his baby. And I think that's like one of the best songs on this album because of Fonte. He killed it lyrically. It was no 88 keys. 88 keys just did the beat, but he was not singing on here. Was not rapping on here. And the songs without 88 keys was the best ones. So this was another one of my favorites on this album with Fonte from Little Brother. You got track 10 was The Burning Bush, and that was with Redman. And Redman is basically talking about now through these tracks, you got the narrator. There's a female narrator within these tracks after the track go off, and she's narrating what happened to Adam from when he hooked up with this chick and him splurging on her, taking her out, slept with her. You know, then she wanted to go again and he couldn't get it up. That's where the Stay Up track comes in, the Viagra. You need the Viagra for that. Then he got her pregnant. So all through these songs, you got the female narrator saying what's going on, and then the tracks coincided with the story. So track 10, I mean, he got Shorty pregnant, and then track 10 he finds out that the Shorty gave him syphilis. So track 10 is The Burning Bush featuring Redman. Redman is talking about how, you know, he's playing Adam and how he went to the doctor, and Adam went to the doctor. Doctor told him that he got he found out like after he slept with the chick, his dick was on fire. So he went to the doctor. Doctor told him he got syphilis, and Redman is playing Adam, but in rhyme form. So he's saying what he said? He said, knowing that it's syphilis, I got scurry, because every pea drop was hotter than curry. I worry, I won't find this chick in a hurry to hit her monkey ass with the alley flurry. Yeah, Jersey, that bitch broke me off proper, burnt me, and then disappeared like Hoffa. Cool Modi told me to go see the doctor. Now I'm in the office screaming like opera. So that's what happened. He got syphilis from the chick after he slept with her, and the doctor gave him like medicine and all that for it. And the beat was dope. Again, this Adam 88 Keys ain't on this track. He's not rapping or singing on it. Yeah, we talking about The Burning Bush with Redman.
That's track I actually do like too.
Yes. What did you think about the Fonte track?
I feel like both Dirty Peaches and Close Call was trash.
You didn't like the Fonte track?
I like Fonte singing it, but
you didn't like him rapping on it?
It was decent, but still, it didn't really excite me. Yeah,
come on, that's vintage Fonte on that.
I know it's vintage Fonte. Yeah, I know.
Redman is only on one track. He's not all over this album. I don't know what album you listen to. He's only on one track. He's not all over this album.
That's a key. You be making me laugh sometimes. I
don't know what the hell what album you listen to. It's not this one. So we up to The Burning Bush. This is the one with Redman.
Okay. For Redman, like I said, Redman elevates certain shit, and I fuck with this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It reminds me of a song he did in the album. He was talking about like it was this STD song he fucking did. I can't think of it right now, but if somebody in the comments can help me out as usual, you know what I'm saying? The hip hop heads, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I definitely like this track because I fuck with Redman, Reggie Noble, you know what I'm saying? Kind of makes you think what an Kanye and Redman album would sound like, you know.
Boy said that's the group boy and girl. Her name is Brooke D. Lou. Who are you talking about? For what song?
Well, I don't even know what the hell y'all talking about.
I don't even know what the hell y'all talking about. I'm a different artist on. I don't know what album y'all like listening to, but it's not the one that we're talking about.
Oh shit!
Jay Davy was on Dirty Peaches, and Fonte was on Close Call, and Redman is on The Burning Bush. I don't know where the hell this Brooke D. Lou or whoever her name is, what track she was on.
Hey, yo, off topic. I'm watching Roseanne right now. Do you remember that episode when Roseanne beat the shit out of DJ?
I vaguely remember. I saw so many Roseanne episodes. Wasn't she always doing that to her kids?
No,
she wasn't always busting their ass.
Nah, this is the only time she really busted the ass and shit like that. She just grabbed her, then she started spanking her. And he had on this heavy ass jacket. And then what killed me was that he kicked his ass. She kicked his ass.
How are you eating, drinking, and typing at the same time? What does that have to do with you clearly said Redman is all over this album. So what does that have to do with you eating and drinking?
He must have been eating his drink and drinking his food and shit. I don't know shit.
Oh, Lord. I like the Redman song, but I thought he killed it.
Yeah.
I thought it was dope. And that needed a video. They should have had a video for that, because that would have been a hilarious video.
Yes.
You know, just him going to see the doctor and doctor telling him he got burnt by a chick. That would have been hilarious.
Yeah. Next track, and this is probably one of my least favorite songs of the album. Ho is short for honey.
Trash.
First of all, I like the way they used that Wings sample.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not even the biggest Wings fan, really.
Paul McCartney, yeah.
Yeah.
He used a couple Paul McCartney samples. He used something for Dirty Peaches also.
Yeah. He used the Note You Never Wrote.
Okay.
For Dirty Peaches, and then he used Mrs. Vanderbilt for Ho is for honey and stuff.
For this crap.
I'm just like, damn, Paul McCartney and shit.
I hope Paul McCartney didn't hear this. For this shit?
Well, I think Paul McCartney, at this time he had gotten some rights to the Beatles. I don't know, but
okay.
You gotta wait. Michael Jackson, he still had the rights to the Beatles songs.
Right.
But he sold that in 2007.
Okay.
It could have been MJ too. You never know.
Right.
Because Paul McCartney and MJ had a falling out because of that shit. Even though Paul McCartney told him you should get publishing and shit.
Right.
And Michael's like, well, I'm gonna buy your publishing.
Right. You think he's gonna do it?
Yo, I love it when Paul McCartney always tells that story because he always mimic Michael's voice.
I remember him telling that story on David Letterman when Letterman was still on. He told that story.
Yeah, he was like, I'm gonna buy your song.
Yeah. He was pissed.
But he really got more pissed when Michael used the Revolution song for a Nike commercial and stuff like that.
Right, like, that infamous the Air Max trainers commercial back in the 80s. They played that a lot.
He's like, Revolution is about revolution, not about a pair of sneakers. I was like, well, Sunshine of Your Love was pretty much about Hendrix. It wasn't about no fucking cars and shit. So
right.
Anyway, I did not like
shit.
Kid Cudi. You know how I feel about Cudi and shit.
And I like Cudi, but again, this is what I'm talking about. When he was trying to be a rock star with that Speeding Bullet to Heaven bullshit, this is where he failed at. That's not his thing. And he, even in his documentary, he talked about that album that he was on drugs when he did Speeding Bullet to Heaven, and I felt like he was on drugs when he did this shit too. It was not good.
Yeah, because he was working on that Speeding Bullet for the longest and shit.
Yeah,
because he was on drugs all throughout his career. Because he was, even when I remember his first album, he was talking about how he was on coke and shit. You know what I'm saying? And ecstasy.
That's probably where the whole Man on the Moon thing came from. You know what I'm saying? Please, kids, don't do drugs. You see the effects of that shit.
Stick to weed.
You know what I mean? Stick to weed. Nah, I didn't like this. This was one of the worst ones. Like I didn't even realize that was Kid Cudi that was on that fucking track.
Because he was drugged up and shit.
Wow. Terrible.
All right, I'm just gonna be real with y'all. My favorite track is MILF, and I didn't care for the other tracks.
Right.
The other track after MILF, no, I said I liked you. I didn't care for that one.
That wasn't even the whole song. That was like an interlude.
Yeah, and it was a bad interlude and shit.
Yeah, I didn't care for that.
MILF, the best song on this album.
Really?
Yes, the best song on this album.
Interesting.
Because Bilal is so full, it's not even funny.
Right. Yeah,
why is this nigga not like big? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Nigga, oh my God.
And remember, wasn't he signed to Aftermath at one point?
Everybody was signed to Aftermath.
He was signed to Aftermath, and they didn't do shit before his album.
They didn't.
Crazy.
Shit.
Dr. Dre don't know how to work with R&B artists.
Mind you, because remember, Dawn from En Vogue was on Aftermath. Yeah, right. And she left too.
And she left. He had Truth Hurts, and she had a big hit with Addictive, and she left.
That Truth Hurts album slapped.
He can work with Mary J, but you can't work with nobody else in R&B. I don't understand
He
that.
can work with Anderson .Paak though.
Exactly.
But Anderson .Paak though, he good.
He good.
But yeah, MILF, I love this one. So the story with this one was like he got into a trouble with this woman who had his child and stuff like that, and it's like a conversational kind of tone, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Bilal just did his thing on this one, you know what I'm saying? If he had an album.
Now within the story, is this the same chick he had the baby with, or is this like a different person?
I think it's a different person.
It's somebody else. It's like a older woman.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he got the syphilis from the other chick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, K, that Prince tribute at the BT Awards, he killed it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, this was a good song. Again, it's one of the best because 88 Keys he not only singing and rapping, he just did the beat. And if he had did that for the whole album, it probably would have been a classic album. But Bilal just had a soulful voice and he could just kill any beat. We've heard him on the Clips Hell Hath No Fury album, the last track. That's one of my favorites, and on this track, and it definitely was a dope song. You know what I'm saying? And that the only part I was confused about was the story part with Adam having the baby. I'm like, did he have the baby with the same woman, or was it like somebody else? So it was another woman. Okay, it's dope.
Yeah. All right. Another Victim, trash.
Yeah, I didn't like that. Did not like that. That was bad. I'm assuming it sounded like Consequence, but he's not credited. So I don't know if it's him because it like the dude that's rapping, it sounds like Consequence.
I can look it up. Hold on. I got my handy dandy notebook and shit. I think that's 88 Keys rapping, bro.
That's him. That's him rapping. He sound like Consequence.
Yeah,
how did he go from sounding like Kanye to Consequence on? Oh,
and that's
shit.
that's not a compliment at all.
I thought he was Consequence because he sounds like him on that. That's crazy. Well, he must be like a good ventriloquist or something because he sounds like Kanye on certain songs. He sounds like Consequence on the last song. Damn, yo, what is going on here? I really thought I was Consequence on that shit. He sounded exactly like him. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Overall, and I want to really run this real quick because I gotta get ready to go for work. This is not a good album. I was very intrigued by this album, you know what I'm saying? And it's funny to me because it's just like it feels like college dropout light, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It didn't age that well. I mean, just like with Tribe's Love Movement, the guest appearances made the album. And that's a bad thing to say, especially when it comes to somebody's first album and stuff too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I would definitely give this 2 mics.
I think it was a little bit too ambitious for 88 Keys, for this to be your first album, and you could tell he already had college dropout aspirations with this album, like from the production and the way that he was rhyming, like Kanye on that album, and it was all over the place. Like I like the concept. I like concept albums if it's done right, but a lot of these songs wasn't executed right, and I felt like he didn't really know what the album was gonna be. Like 1 minute it sounds like hip hop, 1 minute it sounds like rock or pop. He didn't know what he wanted the album to sound like. And the best songs on here are the songs that he's not on, like The Close Call with Fonte and Burning Bush with Redman, the Bilal MILF joint. Stay Up, he is on that, but I think that should have been an all Kanye West record because Kanye made that song the only big song from this album, really.
Mm-hmm.
And those are like my favorite songs off here. Everything else to me was bad, and he's a great producer. I just thought he missed with this album. So for me, I'm giving it 2.5 mics, but it's not a good album. I like the concept, but he didn't execute it right though.
I agree. All right, and that concludes this review because I gotta get ready to go to work and shit.
Yeah.
So wow, that's that
3.5. Really, Ronnie? Did you hear this album? 3.5? Shit. That's being very generous. I don't even think it's barely two mics.
Well, that concludes our review today. Tonight I'm gonna come back tonight for this Billy D. Williams album. Yeah, top Billy D. Williams performances and shit.
I didn't hear No ID's Black album. I didn't hear that one.
Oh, No ID's Black album. That's a dope one.
That was good.
That's very underrated
that
because No ID can actually spit too. So
you like Black? Did you hear the Black Rock album ever?
I seen the album cover a couple times though, but
I heard it and they have a documentary. I saw the documentary like a couple of months ago, but that was a good album. I don't know if Reggie gonna like it, but
yeah,
that has different artists. Nicole Ray and the Black Keys is on that. Jim Jones. There's a different artists on there.
I mean, you never know. You never know. Sometimes.
What part of West Africa are you from? The boys asking.
Sierra Leone.
Oh yeah, you did say that. Diamonds. Throw your diamonds up.
Yeah. Anyway, so damn. Okay, so tonight at 11:30, it's gonna be the Billy D. Williams top performances and shit. I know I said for Nubians, everything is everything. It's gonna be Thursday, but let's push that to Wednesday.
Wednesday, okay.
Yeah, because I need at least 2 days off because I know Saturday is gonna meet Ashley's gonna come by for that R&B album and stuff like that. So yeah, man, that's pretty much. It's gonna be a chill week, really. You know what I'm saying?
Tomorrow, the Alchemist beat battle.
Yes.
7 p.m.
7 p.m.
I'm gonna try to get. Guillermo's supposed to be Legions of Knicks podcast supposed to be the judge. So I'm hopefully he'll make it. I gotta hit him up after this and see if he's still available. If not, we're just gonna let everybody in the chat vote for like who won each round or whatever. So
yeah, that's cool. All right. But yeah, appreciate this, y'all. If y'all see this album in stores, if you're a Kanye fanatic, I would definitely be mindful and recommend it and shit like that. But other than that, you're not really missing that much. I'm just gonna be real.
4 out of 14 songs ain't good.
But yeah, I'll talk to you later, bro.
Yeah. All right.
I hope y'all subscribe, like this channel. Peace. See y'all tonight.
Peace.